Ah, the SS Commodore, one of the last great Aussie muscle cars, a symbol of power, pride, and occasionally a poorly executed burnout. But in the wrong hands, this proud beast can fall victim to a very particular predator. Today, we're venturing deep into the wild, dangerous habitat of the marketplace mechanic. The marketplace mechanic is a unique subspecies of Aussie bloke, easily identifiable by their stained singlet, usually covered in last week's oil change, and footy shorts that have seen more grease than a KFC deep fry. They carry a faint but unmistakable aroma, a delicate mix of burnt Penrite oil, Lynx Africa, and whatever the dog dragged in. They've always got their phone in one hand, Facebook Marketplace open, scanning for their next victim. In the other hand, a 10mm socket, which they will lose in 30 seconds. Scientists are still unsure where these sockets go. Leading theorists point to a parallel universe full of lost tools and single socks. And often, you'll notice the tattoos, usually homemade or half finished. My personal favourite? The one that goes, "Only God can judge me," because they ran out of money before they could afford the letter D. The marketplace mechanic thrives in three main environments: super cheap auto, the local wreckers, and their driveway, which doubles as a 24-hour repair shop and a permanent oil spill. If you ever drive past the house, you'll spot at least one Commodore up on stands, 2 stripped shells, and a mysterious pile of parts that will be used one day, mate. There are also nomadic hunters. You'll find them driving 200 k's at 11 PM on a Tuesday to pick up a bargain, usually a clapped out SS with no rego, bald tyres, and an engine knocked so bad it sounds like a tradies ute full of empty stubbies. Neighbours report that during these late night missions, the marketplace mechanic can survive for hours on iced coffee and servo pies alone. Truly remarkable. Once their prey is spotted, the hunt begins. This is where the marketplace mechanic truly shines. In the ancient art of lowballing, seller 15k firm, marketplace mechanic, mate, would you take $8,000 and a carton of Great Northern and a barely used Ryobi drill? The negotiation can take days, but eventually, the prey, car, is brought back to the mechanic's lair. Now, the restoration begins. And when I say restoration, I mean bumper, zip ties. Interior smell, half a can of Brute deodorant. Missing wheel nut, replaced with one from an old wheelbarrow. The bonnet, different colour entirely. But that's not damage, that's custom. Then, within 48 hours, it's back on Facebook Marketplace with the description, immaculate, never thrashed, one owner, will smoke anything. And of course, the photos are taken at 11 PM in a poorly lit driveway, with the flash reflecting off the bug guts on the bonnet. The marketplace mechanic's diet is simple, yet highly specialised. Breakfast, 2 Winfield Blues and a Monster Energy. Lunch, servo meat pie, no sauce because that's an extra 50 cents. Dinner, Hungry Jack's drive-through, only if they've flipped a set of VE wheels for double what they paid. Hydration is maintained with a steady rotation of iced coffee, BB, and the occasional Bundy when it's payday. When attempting to impress a potential partner, the marketplace mechanic follows a strict ritual. Step 1. Park the SS on the lawn at a perfect 45-degree angle for maximum viewing. Step 2. Pop the bonnet to reveal the engine bay that's 90% stock but 100% filthy. Step 3. Fire it up, give it a couple of sharp revs, preferably at 2 AM because everyone loves L98 at full noise. They'll then launch into a speech about how the SS Commodores are an investment and will be worth heaps in a few years, which is the same thing they said 5 years ago when it was worth $5,000 more. You might be wondering, how can I protect myself from falling victim to a marketplace mechanic? Simple, here are the warning signs. Ad says, never raced, but the car has half melted drag slick in the boot. Fresh rego, but only for 3 months. Claims brand new paint job, but you can still see the sanding marks. Photos are taken in a servo car park at night. And my personal favourite, only selling due to upgrade to what, another SS? With the Dodgy diff? The marketplace mechanic lives by a sacred motto, built not bought. And by built, I mean they've bolted on whatever parts they could find in the back of the mate's shed. Pod filter, a second hand, $10, smells like old socks. Exhaust, a bit of leftover pipe from Bunnings. Sounds like a wet fart in a tin can, but they'll tell you it's full stainless. Suspension, cut springs, because why would you ever spend $400 on coilovers when you've got an angle grinder? And no matter how dodgy the build, They swear it's worth double now, mate. They honestly believe a $40 eBay turbo kit adds the same value as a legit Harrop supercharger. They'll post photos with captions like stage 3 build complete, which actually means the car is on its 3rd engine in 6 months. But don't worry, mate, this one's bulletproof. Now, when it comes to selling the SS, the marketplace mechanic has a very particular set of rules. Rule 1, they will never ever let you cold start it. Nah mate, they've already warmed it up for you. Which actually means they've thrashed it around the block to make sure that the lift tick quiets down before the test drive. Rule 2, the test drive is always suspiciously short. You'll maybe get 2 left turns, a right, and then you're back at the driveway before you can even check if the 3rd gear works. Rule 3, they'll talk non-stop, distracting you from the warning lights. Yeah mate, the engine light's always on. It's a Holden thing, nothing to worry about. And my personal favourite, when you point out the obvious problem, they hit you with, yeah mate, I was gonna fix that, just haven't had time. Which is a marketplace code for, I tried to fix it, it got worse, so now it's your problem. Every marketplace mechanic has what I call the backup fleet. These are other cars sitting around the property, not for sale, not roadworthy, and not even close to starting. But according to them, one day they'll be worth a fortune. You see a VN shell with no engine, a rusted out old ute with grass growing through the tray, maybe even an old statesman that hasn't moved since Kevin Rudd was Prime Minister. Ask why they keep them, and you'll hear, oh mate, that's a project car. Which is just Aussie for, I can't be bothered taking it to the tip. The backup fleet isn't just decoration, it's the parts bin. Need a mirror? There's one on the red one. Need a taillight? Rip it off the white one. Need an entire engine? Well, good luck because they've sold it already to pay for the last week's pub tab. So if you're scrolling through Facebook and see an SS Commodore described as mint condition, 500 horsepower, daily driven, never raced, congratulations. You've just spotted a marketplace mechanic in the wild. And if you actually buy it, well, you've just adopted someone else's problem. Alright legends, if you ever dealt with one of these blokes, chuck your best horror story in the comments. And remember, like, subscribe, and share this with your mates so they don't get stitched up buying an immaculate SS that's held together with hopes and zip ties.